Greetings, pneumatics, psychics, and high legs. This is your 10 of Pentacles Thursdays blackout reading. Please do be reminded that these messages and readings are for entertainment purposes only. So make sure you are consulting with the Most High, going within, trusting your very own intuition, wisdom, and guidance before you reach out to and or for divination. All right. Now, having said that, let's see what 3 cards have come forth here. So we are starting out with the Kim Mayfield Gnosticism Tea for Me Oracle card deck. The first card that came forth is the Unrighteous Judge and the Persistent Widow card upright. Don't give up. Wear them out. So we are in the book of Luke chapter 18, verse number 5 through 7. Verse number 5 reads as follows. Yet, because this widow troubles me, I shall do right to her, lest by her continual coming she wears me out. Verse number 6. And the master said, hear what the unrighteous judge said. Verse number 7. And shall Elohim not do right by all means to his own chosen ones who are crying out day and night to him and being patient over them? So this card is saying to the chosen ones who are crying out day and night to Master Messiah, okay, we are being patient with him. Okay, Master Messiah is going to do right by us, okay? We have to be like the widow. In verse number 5, it says, yet because this widow troubles me. In other words, we have to stand fast in our belief, okay? Stand our ground, hold our faith, okay? Because this widow troubles me, I shall do right to her. When we stand our ground, okay, it will cause them to do right, okay? Unless you're just going to keep coming back, okay? Lest by her continual coming, she wears me out. So that may be of use to someone, okay? To not give up, to wear them out just like the widow did in scripture. The power to stand against the schemes of the devil card is here, okay? In the book of Ephesians, Ephesians chapter 6, verse number 11. Verse number 11 reads as follows. Put on the complete armor of Elohim for you to have power to stand against the schemes of the devil. So we are not going to be able to stand against the schemes of the devil if we do not put on the complete armor of Elohim, okay? Because that is what gives us the power to stand, all right? So the last card that came forth is thinking about thinking. So someone may have monkey mind here. They may want to go to YouTube channel Gnostic Library. On the back of the card, we are talking about an archon, the sixth gatekeeper who governs Mercury's domain. His name is Astaphatos, Astaphatos, okay? Again, he's the sixth gatekeeper. He governs Mercury's domain, creating mental confusion. And the truth comes through intellectual analysis rather than direct gnosis. So you want your truth to come through direct gnosis, okay? Maybe someone here has this archonic attachment. They are experiencing mental confusion. All right, so letter A. This archon loves complexity, endless debate, theoretical knowledge which will never translate into actual wisdom. B. He does not discourage thinking. This archon corrupts thinking by making it circular and self-referential, thinking about thinking, never arriving at the direct knowing that transcends conceptual understanding. Okay, so let's go to the spiritual symbols oracle card deck. So maybe you need to focus on source thoughts, okay? The gold spiritual symbols card is here. It is speaking of material wealth and success, hidden gifts, high standards, spiritual enlightenment, and self-love, all right? So self-love will allow you to put on the full armor of God, okay? Self-love, okay, will allow you to Focus on source thoughts, okay? If you have to write them down and read them several times throughout the day to ensure that you are being connected to the monad, to the Most High, that the monad, the Most High, is recognizing your thoughts, okay? Because as long as we are in ego thoughts or neutral thoughts, okay, our thoughts never get to the monad, to the Most High. We have to have source thoughts. That is what gives us that direct connection. The weapons card is here. Let's see. It is reversed. There is something about a difficult situation that left an impression. You may need to defend yourself. Excuses are here. Traumatic experience is here. Retaliation is here. And being restless is here. Okay? So I'm not sure if you are some type of wealthy person that needs to defend yourself at this time, and maybe you are experiencing monkey mind, okay? Well, again, focus on those source thoughts, focus on the monad, okay? Focus on the pleroma, all right? Focus on your breathing, all right? The lit candle spiritual symbols card is here reversed. It is speaking of finding inner peace, awareness, spiritual enlightenment, wisdom, successful outcomes after struggle. So this card is saying that you are going to experience a successful outcome, but you need to focus on finding this inner peace, okay, so that you can obtain this awareness and become more spiritually enlightened, okay? But you may have to still protect your wealth, okay, as you do this, all right? So you're going to have to find the balance here. All right, let's go to the What's Gossip Oracle card deck. Master Messiah, what gossip card would like to come forth with a message for this reading? Please speak to your children. The Red Flags card is here reversed. So there were warning signs in the past. All right, maybe you ignored these red flags, okay? There was potential trouble here and you knew better, okay, but maybe you still ignored these red flags. The Money Moves card is here upright, but you were able to still build wealth, all right? Make smart decisions, excuse me, have strategic types of investments, right? So, congratulations to you. Let's go to the What's News Oracle card deck. The extra card is here reversed. So you are not being overly dramatic in the past. You're not being a drama starter or trying too hard in the past, okay? Let's go to the Character Oracle card deck. Master Messiah, what Character Oracle card would like to come forward with a message for this reading? Please speak to your children. The Boss card is here reversed. So maybe in the past you were afraid of taking risk. Maybe this monkey mind energy had you going back and forth about that, okay? But some kind of way you managed to take that risk, okay, and become a master of wealth and some type of leader. Congratulations again to you. The King card is here upright, so you are an authority figure, okay? There may be some type of inheritance here, all right? There's something about being a sovereign of realms, all right? A monarch. The Diviner is here upright. So you have a cosmic connection with the Most High because you have insight, foresight. You are a seer of the unseen. All right, let's go to the Kim Mayfield Tarot Oracle card deck. Master Messiah, what Tarot Oracle card would like to come forward with a message for this reading? Please speak to your children. So the Conflicts card is here reversed. Keywords and phrases include disharmony, lack of accountability, imbalance, trust issues, detachment. So maybe you were focusing on material pursuits to try and bring fulfillment in your life, but you were not bringing harmony, okay? And that's what you needed. Maybe that is what the red flag was, okay? You were not paying attention to balancing out, striving for material gain and being harmonious, okay? Being sexually attracted to a spiritual advisor and or a spiritual advisor seeking intimate relations with you for all the wrong reasons, abusing their power. So if you are seeking out tarot card readings or spiritual advisor of that sort, remember, do not become intimate with them because they are supposed to be guiding you along your spiritual path, not dating you, all right? Just for your information. All right, let's go to the Rune Speak Oracle card deck. All right, one last message to wrap this reading up for the sake of the TikTok clock. All right, we have the Ansuz RuneSpeak Oracle card with the theme A God. Keywords and phrases include order, breath, God's meaning, inspiration, communication, ancestral sovereign God, Odin, chanting, transmission, intelligence. Find your ears before you search for words. Divinations include word power in transformation or manipulation by others and delusion. So if you continue to not pay attention to this red flag, you may experience manipulation by others and delusion in the future.